Greetings and good morning. Welcome to Community Heartbeat, presented by Outreach Community Health Center. It's not just a show, this is the movement. The movement, y'all, is dedicated to bringing us together. Okay, I'm Ebony Solid Good. And love is in the air.
It truly is.
Love
truly
is in the air, isn't it?
It is.
Listen.
It's
Good
not
morning.
even sweetest day or none of that.
It's just none of that, but it's floating in the air. So y'all be safe out there is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Take your sweetheart out for lunch.
That dude with the bow and arrow out there.
Take your sweetheart out for lunch today.
Because listen, that lunch will get you. That's what it'll do.
Yeah.
Oh, this Def Company jam.
What is there anything you want to share this morning, right out about lunches and
you know what?
Yeah.
I want to say something about lunch.
What happened?
I'm going to lunch today.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna have me a BLT.
Okay. Is that
no more?
Listen, love is in the air. Find you somebody to love. It's cuffing season. It's cuffing season. It's cupcake season.
Cupcake season.
Find you somebody to make cupcakes with. That's good for your heart. I feel like. Don't start. We're going to find that song during the break. I hope you are doing well this morning. I'm feeling good this morning, even though the sun is not up. And you know what, Devo? I sat as I had my coffee this morning. I said, what is it about this season that I'm just like, oh, Lord, I can't. It's the birds. There are no birds. The birds are like, they peek out the curtain and go, what?
They haven't broke camp yet.
Man, they hit it. Man,
listen.
Normally in the morning, like you hear them
crazy.
But now in the morning, you just hear
just silent
gunshots.
Yeah,
no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, paramedics.
No, I'm just kidding.
Silent. But no, so I started thinking about like environment, right? Like the environment you're in. And it's this thought started with some of the more fragrant flowers that's how I put that. The fragrant flowers that you smell in the community, right? Mm-hmm. And so my thought is like, it's early in the morning. You ain't even had cereal yet. And the herbal fragrances are already out and about, right? So I'm like, how does that affect you? How does it affect you to walk into work at 7 a.m. smelling like a fragrant garden? Not a good look. So bring back the birds, release my nose from the attacks of the fragrant flowers, and find you somebody to love. That is the health.
That's the main piece right there. That find you somebody to love. That, it's amazing. If folks could hear the off mic conversations that are held.
Because love is important. Okay.
It's how we got to this point. It's just talking about love and happiness and that's even what made me think about going out to lunch,
Yeah, the Reverend Al Green did say, love and happy. That's what he said. He said it'll make you do right.
And it'll make you do wrong.
It'll make you do wrong. It will. So
make you come home early. Sometimes you stay out all night long.
And so
I'm trying to be good on this Friday.
Yeah. But the spirit of discernment is real.
Oh, my.
Get into
here you go.
Don't
give it my. Here you go.
Because see, every door ain't your door.
That's it.
Okay, every door.
Ain't
you shouldn't open every door. You shouldn't just be running around opening doors.
Listen here. I was told you got to be careful. If you don't even know what's behind. Door number 4. Door number 4.
Closed door.
Closed doors. Amen. Stay away from closed doors. Amen.
That's right. It's closed for a reason.
Yeah. It's one part on Friday. I remember when they went over to break in the dude's house. He was talking about no more closed doors.
Oh.
And because there's something about closed doors.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
Well. Yeah, I mean, and that's the ministry. That is the ministry of Community Heartbeat this morning. If we could boil it down, every door is not your door, and leave some of them closed doors alone.
Leave them alone.
Leave I like that. That is a little sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So y'all got jokes.
So, what do you like to eat when you go out to lunch? Right out. I'm just curious. Like, are you a pasta person? You go right in for the
or salmon croquette.
Right. Is there a preference? I don't know, Debo. Tell me, do you go out to lunch and do you enjoy delicious foods when you're out and about?
Typically not. What I typically do is go get lunch and bring it back here to the office. So I'm selective as to what I bring into the building because the aroma could be wrong.
Yeah.
For certain environments,
Yeah. This again, like we were saying, it's the environment of it all. It matters. Yeah. I am like let me cook at home. Yeah. I'm cooking at home. That's so that way you don't open any doors. See? You're cooking for yourself.
And stop betting.
Listen.
Well, yeah, that's what got Chauncey and them all in trouble.
Who?
Oh, Lord.
Chauncey and them?
Yeah. Oh,
that's what got
Chauncey and Jermaine, too.
No, look. I don't even know Chauncey. Do I?
Chauncey
Billups.
Listen. Big time.
We ain't why y'all putting other people's business in the street?
Hey,
it's all over.
We was just trying to put Ride Out's business in the street. Not everybody.
Don't nobody know nothing about Ride Out business. We don't. We have no clue about it.
Ain't nothing going on.
Right out.
Right.
What do you do for lunch and stuff like that? We don't know nothing about that.
Just gallivanting and lollygagging and just
do for love.
Hey man, it ain't love. It's love, brother.
Everything.
It ain't. Put that on a shirt. This ain't love, baby.
Love.
This lunch. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna just tuck that in. Okay, but for real, we gotta get to the for real because yes, love is important. Get you some cupcaking. It's cupcake season. That's good for your health. I watch like
are good for your health.
Cupcaking.
Cupcaking.
Now, listen,
Betty Crockery.
I'm gonna say this real quick and then we'll move on. So I have a philosophy that everybody wants Cupcake Tuesday. And you know what Cupcake Tuesday is? Just that time alone with your partner, making some cupcakes in the kitchen. Everybody wants that.
That's something my wife and I have never done.
You bet. Listen.
Made a cupcake together.
I'll never know.
It could be the box cupcake mix. Everybody.
We cook dishes together, but never bake.
And then you frost the little cupcake, and then just make two. Is it too rom-com? Is that too cliche?
Too soft.
All right, that's fair.
We can cook roast, fried
just
chicken,
a brisket,
grill.
People want a meal.
No, I'm just saying I'm not a soft guy that's going to be in the kitchen. And let me back that up. I don't mean that guys who bake are soft.
Right, because listen, let's be clear.
I'm just not a baker. Let me put it that way.
Listen, a man that's okay. No, that's a different show. That is a different show. But we will come back to that and talk about that on a different show. So everybody wants Cupcake Tuesday. It's the cupcake time to just enjoy your significant other. So do that. 'Tis the season. Tis the season. We don't know. He's getting back from lunch. He'll let us know when he's back.
Cookies.
As y'all can see, when the sun is not up, the gentlemen in here, they cut up. No, but let me bring it back. Outreach, community health centers, all about your health. And we got a ton of stuff going on. This is Dental Hygiene Month. So we will have our dentist in the building talking about how to keep your teeth together. I will go off on the sidebar here and say, got my teeth cleaned last week, and I'm an achiever kind of person. So I'm a gold star kind of girl. You gotta clap for me when I do the right thing. You gotta be like, yeah. Clearly. This time she did not say I had perfect teeth, and I kind of felt some kind of way about it. I was like, am I not flossing enough? Am I not? Where is my gold star, my perfect teeth? So I went to go get me some more little flossers to keep in my purse, because next time I'm getting my gold star. So we will have our dentist in the building. She'll be talking about teeth. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know what is happening back there, but
what is going on?
Listen, we need like a 360-degree camera, because the things that go on behind the scenes are just wild. So we will be talking teeth in just a moment. But now I started talking with the gentleman in the studio this morning about open enrollment and benefits next week. Listen, next week is like D-Day. Benefits, because the government is still not open. November 1st, like it all kind of breaks loose. So we're going to talk about what is the plan with benefits. Like, what are we even going to do with that? We'll talk about where outreach pops in for that. But let me just say this is the time to get your health in check, if nothing else, because it's about to get deep. And that's all I'm going to say about that for now. So stay tuned for all the good stuff. We're also going to talk about prostate cancer awareness and one of the film screenings that's coming to Milwaukee. So that'll be coming up in the next segment. Well, what, hour 2? But let me bring this all back together since we're talking about love and we're talking about lunches and snacks and cupcakes. Let me just officially say RIP to my dear D'Angelo. Yeah. I don't want to objectify him, but let me just say thank you, D'Angelo, for existing in the same time and space that we're in. Musical genius, brilliance. But that brings up a whole different topic of us losing our young Black men. Like, Ebony's telling you to take your tail to the doctor, right? Get up and get to the doctor. Why? Because we love you and we care about you. So I have a list of the young Black men who have died, I would say before 55. And it's shocking. So I kind of think what would happen when those gentlemen could have been with us a little bit longer. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to shake my finger and yell at you just a little bit. But that is coming up in the next hour. But how are you, Milwaukee? How are you? Talk back to me, 414-444-5250. Tell me how you doing with all this change. Are the birds singing in your neighborhood? You got some cupcakes going on? Is it cuffing season in your region? This is the question that I have. And what you got planned for the cuffing season? Listen, I've been married too long, right? Like I'm at that hump where you buy your own cupcakes. Okay? that's did you put cupcakes on the grocery list? You know. Well,
it's terrible.
And have lunch by yourself. Okay. So behave right out. Behave. Debo, does he look like he's ready to behave?
He's up to something.
He is. The caper is the caper. So what y'all into? What y'all been getting into the last couple weeks? Well,
well, I mean, I've been taking care of myself.
You have. Okay.
Yeah, taking care of myself. Staying out the way. Just doing the right thing.
Feeding at the orphanage, doing community service.
No, actually,
we don't know right out due to
no, but what I do,
we have the video though. Debo, do we have the video? We can keep no.
Nah, I I just try to help out where I can.
Okay.
When I can, I might see somebody out that's.
No, get close to the mic. No.
Might see somebody out that's holding a sign that's just saying that they're hungry or something like that.
Yeah.
And I just came from buying me something.
Yeah. You looking out for them.
I would take that whole meal and I would give it to them and I would go buy me something else. So.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
Sewing back.
Yeah. We got to make sure that we're taking care of each other because, like I said, it's about to get deep. So I think now we're about to see the community, the villages come back together. So the cooking a meal for somebody else, that's gonna be important because next week Saturday, the benefits run out unless the government opens back up, and so it's a crazy proposition that we're even here, but votes have consequences. So I don't want to hear about you right out that you ain't registered to vote the next time.
I've always been the person that's boots on the ground when it comes to voting. Ever since the Vote or Die campaign, I was out here.
Listen. And I mean, again, my boy, keep that boy in jail. And I'm not a proponent of the prison system, but some people, right? So that's one I'm gonna say. But the Vote or Die campaign was brilliant, and I was a fan of making the band. I was a fan of making the band. Yeah. I'm not walking to Junior's to get the cheesecake and the Cambodian goat milk, but I can understand how you could chase a dream and be kind of stuck in that. So. Shout out to the dream chasers. Anywho, benefits, government shutdown. It is about to get serious. So I do ask you, implore you, call your legislators. This is not the time to be, oh my gosh, I'm not going to get involved. I'm just going to wait it out. I listened to Michelle's show earlier and she was like, I'm not protesting. So I got a couple phone calls to be out this past weekend for the protest, and I'm kind of the same way. You protest in the voting booth, right? Don't go to the restaurant and complain about the food to the people at your table. Go talk to the kitchen so that you get results in what you're looking for. So while I can appreciate the visual reminder of the things that we're protesting, the protest starts in the voting booth and getting people around you to support the things that you believe in. So things like Medicare that we're having these conversations, cutting off of benefits, things that we're talking about, allocations, resources, and we haven't even got into like the serious hurricane season. We haven't even got into the natural disasters of this year. And we're already at this point. So kind of miss me with the protest. I'll help you make a sign, but what I want you to do is go out and vote for the things that are important to you. And there are certain things that are more important than money. So let me say, for the folks that went out and said, this is the economy and it's about the economic issues, my question to you is, was that trade worth it? Because some trades aren't really worth it. So I'm off my soapbox. That's Ebony Sali's 2 cents about what's going on. So like I said, we're going to talk about teeth and how teeth are related to your overall health. We're going to talk about prostate cancer, what we need to do as our village to keep each other accountable and healthy so that we stop losing our young Black men. Because listen, the videos, the visual, what do I even want to call that? Inspiration? Is that how Prince felt? Because I was like, what? Yeah. The video I'm talking about is Untitled by D'Angelo. If you have not seen it, yeah. Great cinema.
I'm on my way.
Great cinema. Shout out to fitness and just all of that. So again, when we come back, we'll talk about all of the good things that are related to health, wellness, teeth, cupcakes, all the things. You are listening to Community Heartbeat, presented by Outreach Community Health Centers. Not just a show, this is a movement. I'm Ebony Sali, and we'll be right back.
I'm Jimmy Jack. President Donald Trump is building a $300 million ballroom at the White House, and it's coming at a cost. The entire East Wing is being torn down to make room for the project. The polling shows most Americans aren't happy with that decision. A new YouGov survey found that just 23% of U.S. adults approve of the move to demolish part of the East Wing. That includes 10% who strongly approve and 13% who somewhat approve. The work has drawn even more scrutiny since it was revealed that the entire wing, not just a portion, will be removed. The poll was conducted before that detail was made public. Among Republicans, 22% strongly approved and 22% somewhat approved. But those numbers, again, were reported before voters learned the full scale of the teardown. The East Wing has long served as the formal entrance for public tours and the site of the First Lady's office, as well as workspace for support staff. For EBONY News, I'm Jamie Jackson.
Here's your updated forecast. We'll see sunny skies, the high into the low 50s. Winds out of the northwest around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then for tonight, partly cloudy on the near 38. By Saturday, partial sunshine, develops high 53 degrees. And on Sunday, most sunny skies, a high around 57. Monday, sunshine, high 54 degrees. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Luchitsky on AM 860.
Daughters, Black women organized, marched, voted, and this engagement is characterized by personality. These women, their hard work is what makes them Saturday, October 25th, the Executive Committee Brainstorming Conference invites you as we celebrate and discuss the important part of Black women's and Black women contribute to support weight and on the riot loaded from early childhood classrooms to college homes, scholarship fund, helping to invest in the next generation of passionate educators. So mark your calendar, Friday, October 24th, from 5 to 9 p.m. at Lincoln Park Building, 1301 West Hampton Avenue in Clinton. Come to Educators Unwind, where educators relax, recharge, and think. Don't miss out. Let's raise glass to you and the future of education. Hey, Mom and Dad, before your little goblins go trick-or-treating this holiday, send them off with a hamburger or hot dog made with a freshly baked classic blend. Soft, wholesome, and full of old-fashioned flavor, even the most fancy little princess or cake crusader or double. So this Halloween, fuel your kids with really tart fun, because as every monster knows, the best makes for a great night. Really tart, baked locally and delivered fresh daily.
860 AM 106.5 FM.
Welcome all back. Together through wellness, keeping your heart pumping with positivity. As promised, in the studio, I have now I'm gonna call her the dentist to the stars because that's just what she does. I have Dr. Maureen Sor, doctor of dental surgery. Okay. Okay. Clap it up. Give
Oh, wow.
my proper applause. The proper applause.
He is the business graduated
And made her way to Wisconsin from Los Angeles, California, sunny, bright, to the cold, frigid temperatures of Wisconsin. She provides comprehensive dental care with a particular passion for children's oral health. Dr. Sorer focuses on making each visit a positive experience, aiming to eliminate any fear of the dentist. By creating a friendly and supportive environment, she strives to make dental care both enjoyable and stress-free for children, setting the stage for a lifetime of healthy dental habits. Welcome to Community Harvey, Dr. Sorer.
Thank you so much, Evan, for having
Listen,
me.
I love you so very much because you bridge the gap of health and just healthy teeth and some of the things that can come from not having healthy teeth. So it's not even a kind of an aesthetic thing, but how you eat, right, is affected by your teeth,
Of
right?
course.
Right. So let me just start at the beginning. I ask everybody, how did you choose dentistry and like what got you into that field?
That's a great question. Honestly, growing up, dental appointments were not really a part of what people will do,
Okay.
and a lot of
Okay.
people did not have access
Okay.
to go to the dentist, to go get their teeth cleaned,
Mhm,
to go doing that. But I was a witness of the
Yeah.
consequences
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
I saw people in pain.
Yeah.
People are a little bit shy to smile big,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they're a little bit not confident in their
Yeah.
smiles.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I really want to be part of this. I want to reach the gap. I really
Okay.
want to help out.
Okay. Okay.
And that's when I decided, I was like, okay, let me see if I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I worked very hard, and I was like, I really want to help the community, and I want everyone to have a healthy smile.
Healthy smile, big smile, bright smile. Listen, if I got 2 teeth left in my mouth, I'm still giving y'all the biggest
You
smile.
have a great teeth, by the
because
way.
it's good energy. Good energy. Tell me, what do you think most people maybe get wrong about dentistry? So we think you are a doctor, right? So
Yes.
there is training that's involved, but what do people usually get wrong about teeth in dentistry as a whole?
Um, the most thing that I've heard is
it's just teeth. And I was like, no, it's connected to your whole body. It's part of your body. It's connected. There isn't like a gate shut down between.
Right. Your teeth and your rest of your body is connected.
Believe it or not, when you come to the dentist, there's a lot of signs of early on diseases that we actually catch up on.
Okay.
So
give me some examples.
So like if you have like acid reflux, we see an evidence on that.
Okay.
If you're actually in constant stress, it does affect your teeth.
Oof.
And also like when you go to the dentist, we actually do an oral cancer screening exam. We look at your tongue.
Okay.
We look at your soft tissues.
Okay.
We want to make sure that there's no, any pumps or lumps in there, so we can catch this early on.
Okay.
And do what we need to do.
What's needed.
Yes. So I feel like sometimes like if it's just teeth, I'm like, no, it's part of
everything.
It's everywhere.
It's everything.
Yes.
It's everything.
Yes.
So it is people are they're waking up, they're like, oh, it's just teeth. But I often on this show talk about the connection of like hypertension and diabetes. So we'll talk about that in just a little bit. The biggest question I think people might have, how often do I have to go to the dentist? Like what?
Every 6 months.
Every 6 months.
Please
And
do
it's just about that to get booked in. So what I do, listen, I got smart with it. Every October, every April, I do the cleaning. So I've already got my April appointment in. I'm already ready. Because it is connected. I mean, for me, I'm like the scared straight generation. So all you got to do is really give me a fact that scares me a little bit about health, and I'm in it. So when they said, your dental and how you take care of your gums can create heart attacks, I was like, yep, that's all I need to know. Let's get in there. Let's get the floss. Let's, do all of that because it is connected.
Yes, and it's not just about I'm getting my cleaning every 6 months. No, you're getting a periodic oral examination, which means we're checking your teeth. We're doing the oral cancer screening that I was talking about for you. We're checking your x-rays. We don't want you to be in pain.
Right.
We don't have to wait to that level.
So let me ask that. Pain. If people are brushing and there's pain, if people are brushing and their gums are bleeding, is that a good, should I be brushing so hard that I'm bleeding?
So if your gums are bleeding, that's not normal.
It's not normal.
And that means you should actually work more on it. That shouldn't scare you that, I'm not going to brush my teeth because it gets bloody. No, that means there is inflammation of your gums.
Okay.
And it's blood because it's inflamed. The sticky food gets in between your teeth. Bacteria started eating up your enamel, your gums. It's an inflammatory response, and then it just starts to bleed. But you gotta brush. You gotta constantly brush, and then not brushing hard. You use
my dentist did yell at me. He was like, "Are you trying to wear away your gums?"
Yes.
Are you I'm like, I'm just trying to get there. So don't go in like you're scraping, scrubbing the tub or something.
I've read that like an article recently. Think of it as like a very soft hand knitted sweaters.
Oh, like the cashmere.
Like the cashmere.
It's like
the violin.
The violin. Listen, get in there in the morning and love your teeth.
Yes, give it a love.
After your cupcakes, love your teeth. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Listen, I'm a love doc. No. Very important things. It looks like we have a caller. Greetings and good morning to you. Welcome to Community Heartbeat. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing better now that I hear the soft voices about teeth.
Yes.
And I need to get in before the end of the year for my benefits.
Okay.
And I'm like, you have the soft voice, but how are those dental hygienists of yours? Are they just as nice as you? And then I can consider making an appointment?
I promise I will take good care
of you. It's a for real question, Ebony. Why are you laughing?
No, listen. I'm just trying to get. No, I'm trying to get the perfect teeth. And so but you got to get in there. So that first visit, I always say the first visit is like the level setting. So they're gonna get all that bad activity out of there. But I would say they're gentle, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
they are okay.
And I also,
thank you.
Of course.
You're welcome.
I also want to comment on that. Sometimes not just the purpose of the appointment to of course, to clean your teeth, but it's also to get you comfortable.
Yes. Yes.
And that's very, very important for me.
Yeah.
It's not more of like, okay, you got your teeth cleaned by.
Yeah.
More of like, okay, a lot of people did not have a great experience while they were, were young, and that definitely made a huge impact. Yeah. And I know my profession is not very well loved, and I understand,
but because you tell us the right thing to do. So just know it's not that we're upset with dentists. It's just you're like the person that tells us to eat broccoli and not cheesecake. Like, we don't want to hear that. We need to hear that, but we don't want to hear that.
No, I want all of my patients to enjoy their whatever you would like to eat. Enjoy everything, as long as you take care of your teeth and take care of yourself. And I'm always here for you.
And a lot of that is, I think we have the fear. So it's like the conversation we're having to ourselves in the car on our way there. Like, for me, it's always the sound of the drill. Yes. So what I like to do is bring my headphones, listen, get my dentist playlist, put my earphones in. And that way I don't have to hear it, because it doesn't hurt. It's just the sound.
And I completely agree. And I understand, especially when I treat a lot of kids.
Yeah.
You have to be very, very patient and very gentle. And, we call it funny names.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Thirsty. You're going to do this. Sleepy juice for your tooth to go to bed. I actually sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Stars.
Juice for the tooth to go to sleep.
Yeah. And I sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Stars whenever I'm giving the little anesthetic.
Make your appointment, right? Because nobody ever sang to me in the chair. So make your appointment, 414-727-6320, please. And you get that mellow mood, right? This could change the game right now.
Can we get a sample?
No, you have to come in for that. We can't give it all away on the air. Yeah, I gotta safeguard them.
The singing may not be good. So
no, it's a good singing. You just heard her. You heard her voice.
I'm working on my vocalist. I will take courses if I need to.
Okay.
She's a perfectionist. She is a perfectionist. So we got to the, twice a year. So the concept is pick 2 months out of the year that you are going to get on a schedule that you go and get your teeth cleaned. 414-727-6320. Remember, we open at 8, and Dr. Soar is here. So don't be calling, yelling at me like you couldn't get through. Call us at 8 and make that appointment. Like I said, I go every October. Sometimes I have to push into November, but April and October every single year. So do that. Now, if the how many times to visit was a big question, this is the other part. How often should people be flossing their teeth? And is there a right way to floss the teeth?
Yes.
Okay, you're going to solve a world war right now by this answer you give. What is the right way to floss our teeth?
So you have to brush twice a day. Okay. Or I recommend brushing twice a day.
Okay.
Flossing, once a day is great, but if you can at least do it 4 to 5 times a week, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
But what I really recommend about flossing, it's think of it as, honestly, when you just brush your teeth, you only kind of cleaning only 60 to 70%. Flossing is between your teeth. It's like you ate like
spinach and artichoke dip.
It's like you ate chicken with your fingers, but you have not cleaned between your fingers. This is how it is. So what I recommend is like getting a very big, be generous with floss threads.
Okay.
It should be 18 inch.
Just get on in there.
You just get in there, wrap it on your thumb, and go in a like C shape.
Okay.
So hug the tooth.
But did y'all hear this? Y'all never got this close, this intimate with your teeth. Hug the tooth. Rock along the side of the tooth.
And from both sides, when you're going between the teeth, hug each side of the tooth, not just one.
I hope y'all are taking notes out there. Hug your teeth. I love this because, it's the visual of like getting in there. Yes. And I will say, now, here's the other question to that. How often should I be flossing? You said just through the week, but
at least once a day.
Once a day. Do you recommend, because again, there are world wars in my home about the proper ways to do things. Yes. Floss, mouthwash, brush, or floss, brush, mouthwash. What's the correct order? That
answer is brush, floss, mouthwash.
Ooh, okay, I lose that one. Always floss first because I feel like you got to get the stuff out before you start, like, right? Okay, I lose.
Think of it as just gentle scrub first on your tooth, and you want to go circular motions. You don't want to go like scrubbing back and forth. You want to go in a little circle.
Okay.
Like the cashmere sweater. Just
listen, I'm about to launch a show called Dental After
Dental
Dark.
Smiles.
It's about to get cozy.
I love teeth, so
just make you just get in there and start brushing softly, like a cashmere sweater or sheets or like freshly. Okay, focus, Ebony. Focus. All right, so they're in there. They're flossing. They're mouthwash. So I know there's tons of options for that. What kind of mouthwash should I be using?
Whatever is best for you,
okay.
But you gotta be precautious on what really works best for you.
Okay.
If it's if people have sensitivity, I do not recommend the ones that has alcohol in it. So it'll be alcohol free.
Okay.
If you think it's burning so much, maybe this is just too harsh and too acidic for you.
I need that mouthwash that smacks you in the face, like it just opens your sinuses and gets everything going. But alcohol free is just as good.
Yeah, especially if you have sensitivity, you want something, again, gentle, so you wouldn't feel that sensitivity to hot or cold food, especially cold.
You're solving all the dilemmas right now. So I got one more for you.
Wow.
Electric toothbrush or manual toothbrush, which is better?
I'm going to be very honest with you.
Okay.
Do or use whatever toothbrush that you like and you have consistent results.
Okay.
Do what's best for you.
Okay.
If you love your manual toothbrush, great. But as long as you know how to use it right and effectively and you're consistent about it.
Okay.
Now, do electronic toothbrush help? Yes, they do. They help you a lot. Especially I do recommend it for kids because kids do not have that manual fixture yet. They cannot really go in there.
Open your mouth. Let me get in there for you.
Yeah. So they have that spinning that helps them. And now it doesn't have to be fancy. I know it's getting a little bit overboard with how fancy things are getting. But the kids' toothbrush, some of them even have the timer or have the song.
Yes.
So it keeps the kids involved and make it like a fun activity.
Yes.
And that's the goal.
I love a toothbrush, so I keep a travel toothbrush just in case, because you just never know. And again, I love spinach and artichoke dip, and it will get right in the middle of the tooth. And people are very polite; they're very kind. They won't tell you. I'll get in the car and smile, like, so I had this piece of spinach like right here. No one told me, so I do keep that, and it has a timer, and I love that because I know when it vibrates. Okay, that's 2 minutes. 2 minutes is the recommended.
Yes.
Okay. I know some people have songs that they sing. What's the right song I should be singing to know how long? Now I go in concert. So again, I'm a very ritualistic person. So I floss, I brush, mouthwash, and I could do a whole concert in my bathroom in the morning time. But how long should people be brushing?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
And you can pick whatever song that you'd like. Make it a fun activity, especially if you have kids. I just sing the brushing songs.
Okay.
And this is usually very engaging. You can make it as a family activity. I know it doesn't realistically
I'm on
like
stage,
it.
baby. I am on stage. I'm like lights, horns. I am in there. So 2 minutes. Electric toothbrush if you can. And listen, it does not have to be, because I've gone into the store. I'm like $500 for a toothbrush. Yeah. You can buy the little disposable ones, $6-7 a piece. Replace though. Now, here's the other question: how often, Doc, should I be replacing my toothbrush?
Every 3 months. So that's what's recommended.
Every 3 months.
Or whenever you see really the bristles are just giving up, like winding to the sides, and I'm like, this is when you know, like, time to say goodbye.
Listen, family, get close to the radio. Get close to your computer. If your toothbrush is leaning, it is time to replace it. It just replace it. So please do that. Give us a call. Talk back to us. If you got any wars you want us to solve in your home about teeth, 414-444-5250. So we know electric toothbrush, 2 minutes. Got to make sure that you're flossing. Find a mouthwash that works for you. sometimes when I get a not perfect report, doc, from my dentist, they say, "You've been in the popcorn again, haven't you? You've been in the popcorn again." Are there foods that you should not be eating?
I wouldn't say shouldn't.
Okay.
Like I'm a big food person, so
Okay.
I don't want to be like
the bad guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't enjoy all the food, but in moderation.
Okay.
Definitely. Definitely. I get a lot of emergencies, believe it or not, because of the
Broken
popcorn,
tooth.
pretzels sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's a popcorn. Tell me it is popcorn.
Listen, I have told my dentist that is a hill I'm just gonna have to die on. It's a light, healthy snack. It's portable. It's so we just have to fight it. I know. But I just go regular, But yeah, every now and then I'm like, when did I last eat popcorn?
Where is it? Yes. Where did it go?
Where did that kernel come from? So we do have a caller. Caller, greetings. Good morning. Welcome to Community Heartbeat. Do we have them? Let's see. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
I
have a question. I have a question to ask the doctor.
Okay.
Now I'm in my early 50s and my teeth are pretty good. I have all my teeth and, I always brush and I even floss. But my dentist said that I'm getting like a, periodontal disease because there's food that even with flossing that gets trapped in your between your teeth.
Yeah.
And I want to stop it before it gets too late, before, she has to do a, I guess it's called scaling or something like that. More of a, yes. So I want to try to prevent it. So I saw her in August and my next appointment is in February. So so she told me to get a water pick.
Yes.
And so I did finally get a water pick. So, I mean, it may not prevent, it's probably going to be wherever it is, the stages is now, but before it gets even worse, do you think that I can stop that by, getting this water pick and using this every day on top of my brushing? And I did get a electric toothbrush. She said she likes Oral-B. So I did get that, and I did get a water pick.
We give you 2 gold stars for that.
I'm very proud of you. You're doing great.
Yeah.
That's a great question. Thank you so much. Yes. So the water perk is an addition to the routine, though.
Okay.
So let me just make it clear. We cannot just use the water pick and not the floss, because the floss, you still, after the water pick anyway, you still need those mechanical strokes that actually lift stuff.
See,
off.
It's that dental after dark, boy. It will be the #1 show in America.
Yeah.
We're just talking about teeth.
Yes. But the water pick is a great addition to your routine because it flushes things off. It makes sure that your gum is just as much clean as possible. Especially for people who have braces, it's really hard for them. And the water picks now comes with a braces attachment, which you can attach. So
that wasn't out a couple years ago. I don't. Maybe I missed it. But yeah, shout out to braces. Right out. I feel you. I was there with you, brother. I was right there with you.
But you still need to floss.
Yes.
I do floss. And that's what my question was, because I always floss and I always brush my teeth.
Yeah.
But she said that I'm still getting this, that I'm kind of like in the beginning stages of this periodontal disease.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
can you reverse it?
No.
Yeah. I mean, not reverse it, but at least can I stop it?
Yes, you can stop it for sure from getting worse or from getting progressing.
How do we do that now?
Yes, that's through the professional maintenance. So you're doing already the great things. I'm very proud of you. And also following up with your scaling and root planing. So after the scaling and root planing, are done, they will recommend, your hygienist or your dentist will recommend for you to get cleaning whatever every 6 months or every 3 months. You still need those professional scalers or professional tools to go to the dentist to scale.
What is that, Doc? This is the part that sounds scary. So Carla, I'm right with you. This is the part that sounds. What is scaling and planing?
Yeah,
what is
planning.
That? Yeah.
So for people who let me just go back.
Okay.
How do we know that when you go to your exams that you need a scaling and root planing? We do actually measurements of your bone loss.
Okay.
So do you remember when you go to the dentist and they call 222, 324, 4?
Yeah.
And you're like, what numbers are they talking about?
Yeah, I do. I'm just what?
So those are the measurements that we take.
Okay.
We use an instrument called the probing, and then we basically measure the distance of the tooth meeting the bone and how much bone loss that you have.
Okay.
So depending on how much bone loss you have, the higher the number, the more bone loss you're losing.
Okay.
And that's when we recommend scaling and roping, which means we're going underneath the gums and we're scraping off it. I know it sounds a little bit
your playlist. You put your playlist in and you just
yes, but
okay.
trust the process. It works really well.
Okay.
And you just basically that person is going really underneath your gum, trying to scrape that. We really call it a pocket of bacteria, like a little pocket where bacteria comes in. When we scale that, we all that buildup and debris and the bacteria until we hit bone, so the bone does not come further receding down and receding down to maintain that level.
Okay. Let me ask you this, caller, while we have you on. Do you find this is related to food captured under the gums after you eat? So would you recommend maybe a more strict regimen of after you eat, you brush right away, or the sugar-free gum? Like, are there some things is that what you're thinking, caller?
I carry like even when I'm at work and at my desk, I carry like those flossers with me. So I can, if I'm eating, I just try to floss as much as possible. And then I always try to make sure that I brush my teeth in the morning and then at night before I go to bed. Like before you even like go to bed, I guess they say to brush your teeth, to get all whatever from the day, because it's more important to brush your teeth at night than in the morning.
Correct. Yeah. Oh, but yes, it's very crucial. You're doing honestly great things. What I really recommend is following up with your dentist, and then after the scaling and root planning, they actually go back and start measuring again, and they will see where you at, and then they recommend a recall appointment. So depending how many months you should wait, some of them will be, not every 6 months I want to do your cleaning, I want to do it every 3 months, depending on the measurements of that.
What you got. Okay. Well, look, hang in there, sis. Keep us posted.
I'm very proud of you. And thank you so much for calling.
And listen.
Yeah, it's a very scary thing, but I don't want to, I thought I was doing all the right things, but obviously I'm not. So I'm trying to, you can't stop it, but I'm trying to at least, minimize it.
Indeed, going forward. And listen, you might have to call Dr. Sora to come and love on your teeth. Like she is deep in
it.
I would be more than happy to help you.
I love it. Thank you so much for calling. Thank you so much for listening. I absolutely love it. We have another caller. See, it's this dental after dark. I love it. Greetings and good morning. Welcome to Community Heartbeat.
Good morning, Ebony. This is Angela.
How are you, Miss Angela? See, is this you hear Dr. Sora in here this morning, just loving on our teeth and caring about her? I love it. How are you this morning, dear?
I'm doing well.
This is good. You got a question, comment?
Yes, I have a question.
Okay.
I really didn't hear the first part about, is the manual toothbrush better than the electric toothbrush, or which one? I didn't hear that. Which one? I got a second part question, but go ahead and answer the first one.
Okay, no problem. So I said whatever toothbrush works best for you, but if definitely the electronic toothbrush will help you, give you that extra torque and extra spins that helps you the most to get into and be more efficient in brushing.
Okay.
What's the second part?
My second part question is, like, when I do brush my teeth, like I got my bottom teeth, but like in the inside of my teeth, when I'm brushing down in the inside, and my gums are like real tender. So why is that? It's just like it just bothers me to brush in the inside of my mouth because my gums are so tender. So it's not sore, but it's just like it just feels like,
tenderness.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So it depending, that could be due to multiple factors. The first thing could be maybe the way you're positioning your brush. So you want to be close to your gums, but not really on top of your gums. You want to be like that finish line where the teeth meet the gums. This is where you want to be. But also, if you feel a generalized tenderness on all of your gum, then maybe a good idea to go see the dentist and see if it's been some time since you got your last professional cleaning, what kind of cleaning that suits your needs to help your gums get back to health, and see what are the factors for that.
Yeah.
So definitely I recommend a visit to diagnose and explore that further with you.
So let me ask you this, Doc, while we have you on, Angela. I know that there are soft bristles and they don't sell hard bristles anymore, because I used to love, though. Again, I get in there, my dentist's like, man, are you trying to scratch off your gum? I'm like, no, I just don't want to have that extra, the plaque buildup. So let me ask you this: soft bristles, medium bristles, which is best?
Soft. Always go soft.
I don't feel clean.
Just
Doc.
efficient.
I don't feel
Right,
clean.
that's what I use a soft bristle. I have soft bristles, but and then like I do floss, and if I remember, I carry a travel toothbrush with me.
That's awesome.
See, you get a gold star too,
I'm very
Angela. You
proud.
get a gold star too. I love it.
So the problem is when you go too harsh on your teeth, you're actually kind of taking out the enamel layer of the tooth, and that will cause it's kind of a little sanding. You're actually sanding a little bit of your enamel, taking it away. And if you're taking your enamel away, you're actually exposing your tooth to more sensitivity.
Okay.
So you want to make sure that, again, just soft brushes but efficient. How you position the tooth.
Look, I'm like,
are you doing a circular motion? Yes. Again, give it some love.
Give your teeth some love. Well, Angela, as always, we appreciate you, and I hope you'll tune in as we launch Dentist After Dark. It's gonna be fun. That's where we can cut up and that show, making it official. Right.
I'll be tuning in.
All right, we appreciate
have a
you.
good
Thank
day.
you. You too. When we talk sensitivity, though, let me ask you this, Doc: are there foods? I know sometimes foods with acid. So I think of citrus.
Yep.
I think of some wines, coffee. Now listen. In the morning, I'm coffee. In the evening, I'm wine. Coffee, wine, coffee, wine. Does that affect your teeth? And then are there some foods that, as you have sensitivity, maybe you should just lessen in your diet?
Yeah. So I really want everyone to enjoy their coffee and wine.
Yes.
I can. Please do. I'm a big coffee person.
Yeah.
But as long as you try your best, at least to just rinse it with water after.
Okay.
You want to neutralize the acid in your mouth. And believe it or not, your saliva is a great buffer to get back to your
natural
pH in your mouth. But it takes time. It takes 30 minutes actually or more.
13 or 30?
30.
Okay.
So you don't want to constantly throughout the day to be sipping on that, because now you're not giving a chance for the saliva. The natural process won't have a chance to do its own thing.
So I'm gonna shake my finger at all the soda drinkers who start drinking the soda in the morning and then they sip it all throughout the day. It's not good for your teeth. So start it, stop it, and then let that saliva do its thing. But we can still enjoy our coffee and our wine.
Please do.
Okay. Foods like citrus, lemons, should we maybe pull back a little bit?
So to all my lemons lovers,
lemon water lovers
who likes to chew on lemons.
Ooh, also, I mean, maybe.
I know a lot of people do. Or that apple cider vinegar in the morning. I know, there's a lot. It might be great for your health. I'm not the person to determine that. However, it's too much acid for your teeth. So try not to do it every day.
Okay.
If you can, because it's very, very strong.
Okay.
And your teeth are, made with so many layers, but there are also delicate layers. So we want to make sure we're not, again, abrading that away enamel layer, so it does not cause, sensitivity or be prone to anything else.
Does enamel grow back? You solving all. Listen, when I go home, I'm gonna be talking big stuff. Like, first of all, there is an order. Now I was going out of order, but there is an order. Listen, World War III is like where you push the toothpaste from. So now it's a sad state, but my husband and I cannot share toothpaste. Like, he has to have his because he squeezes from the bottom. I'm going from the middle because who has time to be?
I know.
So that's a battle. So yeah, teeth are important. The things that go around our teeth are extremely important. Yes. But in terms of, let me ask you this then. Is there a myth, a dental myth that people believe that you're just like shaking your head? Like, I can't even believe I have to explain this. In relationship to teeth, is there a dental myth that you want to dispel? Because you're winning already. The flossing, the brushing, you're getting us together, Doc.
There is a couple of them. Bleeding, if your gums are bleeding, that's not normal, and it needs work. So that means you actually need to brush more, as we said. Also, please do not use your teeth as tools.
Teeth is tools.
Do not
Doc,
open.
I see people ripping. I see people biting.
I know. Like, please don't do that.
Your teeth are not tools.
Yeah, do not open a can or do not open a bottle.
You will see.
No.
You will see that.
I was
yes.
like, why are we doing that? Please don't. I have seen a lot of things that could cause fracture. There is no going back from that.
Listen, if you want to open that bottle with your teeth, when you lose the tooth, that is what it is.
Also, sorry.
No. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna answer the other myths that are coming. I see a couple callers coming in, so hold your call. Let's talk teeth. Let's talk dental during the daylight and dental after dark. If you have a question for Dr. Sora, please give us a call, 414-444-5250. You're listening to Community Heartbeat. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Community Heartbeat, presented by Outreach Community Health Center. It's not just a show, this is a movement. We are talking all things dental hygiene because it's Dental Hygiene Awareness Month. I'm in the studio with Dr. EBONY SSALI. She is the dentist at Outreach Community Health Centers, and she is a lover of teeth, y'all. So if you have been listening, we have been in here cutting up, loving on your teeth, because it's the one set we have. And that's got to last us for the duration. So it looks like we have a caller. Thank you so much for giving us a call. Greetings, good morning, and welcome.
Hey, Evan, this is Angela again. I forgot to ask her one question.
Okay, go for it.
I was raised up on Crest toothpaste. So what's like when you get is that still a good toothpaste for people in our age to use, or is it a better one?
The best toothpaste. So she was raised on Crest toothpaste.
Yes.
Is there a better toothpaste, or what should we be using?
All honest, most of the toothpastes have very similar formula. As long as you see a good result from that toothpaste. Now, if you have sensitive teeth, maybe you should lean towards the toothpaste that have, targets more sensitivity toothpaste. There's so many brands right now. So even though you want to stick to a particular brand, it says on, there's so kinds from the same brand. You want to see what does this target? This is just for, I know there's one for gums, for detoxifying, to detoxify gums. And there is one for sensitivity. There is one that just has a hydroxy apatite to help the enamel.
All the things.
So whatever you think your needs are, and whatever, you can also consult with your dentist. Hey, what do you think I should target in the next 6 months so I can see improvement in my next recall appointments or my next cleaning? That would be great. But there isn't a particular, brand or anything. As long as you're doing it constantly and efficient at it, you're doing a great job.
Okay.
Great question.
Good
Thank
stuff.
you.
Thank you for that.
Bye-bye.
Love that. So no particular brand. Let me ask you this: charcoal, because that was big for a while, right? Like everybody was on the brushing your teeth with charcoal.
The dilemma started.
So just give me a right. Is it the conclusive evidence? Does charcoal work? What?
Here is my take on charcoal. It's abrasive. And it could lead again to what we're calling that to breathing away your enamel. So I would try my best. I would recommend trying my personal intake to just be far away from something that's very harsh on your teeth. If you're interested in whitening, there is a lot right now of whitening products, that could do that. And there isn't a right or wrong answers for that. It just make sure though that it's approved by the FDA.
Right. And I like to go in for the whitening because I'll share my own personal. I tried to do the containers where you put them in, and the cold, and it just the cold and the heat sensitivity after that just for me wasn't worth it. So I preferred the little light, and they go in. So that's just a personal, but again, consult your dentist. And if you don't have a dentist, listen, I know we get afraid of it. Like I said, get you a playlist, go in, but the risk versus reward, the fact that poor dental health is giving us heart disease and can contribute to exacerbating diabetes, making it worse. It's not worth it. So go in, get the checks. 414-727-6320 is the number you can call to make that appointment. So we were talking dental myths before the break. Anything else that people say that you're like, no.
I hear that a lot, but like it doesn't hurt, so it should be okay. I'm like, no, we don't want it to hurt. It's a preventative. I don't think people understand sometimes that dentistry, part of it, actually, the majority of the field is a preventative. I want to prevent you from getting
that.
I want to prevent you from having pain. So I don't want, usually if you're in pain, then it's actually more than a cavity. Most of the time, more than 50% of the time, if it hurts so bad,
it's more than a cavity.
If it's getting involved now. It's not just going to be a small little filling anymore. We don't want it to come to that point.
So speaking of fillings, like before we even get to the fillings, I know that now one of the big preventative pieces, because we know kids are going to have candy. So let me just back up and say trick or treat is next week. Some neighborhoods are doing it this. Go and put put your kids out there with that candy, and then you have to come see Dr. Sora. So go. That's security, job security, right? Go on and eat the big bag. Get the big bag. But it's trick or treat. Kids are eating candy. And until those habits are established, we just have to accept the fact that the kids are going to drink the juice. They're going to drink and eat some of the acidic foods. They're going to eat the candy. Sealants, though, are a great way to protect teeth. So just tell us what sealants are, and then maybe what those benefits are.
Yes. Sealants are a preventative measure, and Ascension Smart Smile program is doing a great job. And honestly, with the support of the state, they're going to the schools and they're offering sealant placement. It's basically kids get their permanent molars when they're about 6 years old. And you want to protect. They come with like very shiny. They come with those grooves.
The brand new teeth.
Brand new. They come with grooves, and and you want to seal those grooves. So because if you get a lot of bacteria and sticky food stuck into these grooves, this could be an initial indicator of starting a cavity. So what the sealants are doing: no drilling, no anesthesia, no pain. It's painless. What you gotta do is just we shampoo the tooth, clean it off.
You're shampooing the tooth. Get close to the radio.
Yeah, shampoo the tooth, clean it off, and put just a little protective layer. And it's white filling, like it's sealants are white. And you put the UV light, the light to cure it off, and that's it. It's painless.
It's like a plastic sleeve, if you will, for the teeth, right? That's keeping the bacteria out, keeping the opportunities for cavities.
Research have shown that definitely it helps a lot, helping prevent a lot of caries and a lot of cavities, especially on those young children at schools, for sure.
So that's the 6 years old. Does that have to be reapplied, or is that a one-time deal?
So when you come to dentist every 6 months, they will check those sealants. Are they still there? Are they okay? And they should last. However, if anything have happened, we could retouch on them, reapply them if needed, repair them if needed.
That sounds expensive, Doc. Are sealants expensive?
No, sealants are actually offered by the state, and it is covered.
Listen, so no excuse. One of my favorite words on this show is no excuses. So it's not expensive to get your baby's teeth protected, is what I like to say. So it's not gonna keep everything from happening, but it does offer another layer of protection. So sealants, cavities, just in fillings. I joked last time that part of my childhood was the silver fillings, and so all the kids had the silver fillings. So by the time I came of age, we had the porcelain ones. So I have cavities, or had cavities. I had my teeth filled. They look great, but there are some fillings in there. Do fillings hurt? Because they talk to the people, tell them to come get your teeth filled. It's not again, risk reward. For me, fillings don't hurt, right? Is that the case?
They don't hurt. Now, is the process, would everyone love the process?
It's a little pressure. Listen, it's a little bit of like,
be honest.
Pressure.
But it's very essential to also know that this is my goal sometimes, especially with little kids. Sometimes, honestly, my goal for when they come to the dentist with me, not to get the cavity done, but to have them get comfortable. I want them jumping on that dental chair, playing with the buttons, going up and down. Seriously, I want them to get comfortable.
Experience.
Yes, because they do not know. There's a lot of sounds. There's a lot of tools. The kids get scared. Like, what's going on? Like, it's too much, and there's many people wearing masks. It's crazy.
They put the light. The light comes down. Like,
wow. And the kids, and I want everyone to feel comfortable. So, and sometimes when you explain things, we do show and tell. Hey, I want you to try this. You want to push the buttons for me? You want to try the water on your tooth?
Where were you, Doc, when I was like coming up? Man, that for me, so I hope the people that are listening today can feel the love. And I will say this: I always want to work with professionals who love what they do. So one of the things I love about the physicians at Outreach is they actually care. It's not just, hey, I'm showing up. And I hope that you can hear through the radio on the stream that Dr. Sora loves teeth, right? And loves people. And I think if you have that should take a lot of the stress out.
Exactly.
Right?
I mean, I'm gonna go personally. For me, it's a very rewarding career for me because I feel I'm making a difference. I'm one of those doctors who I did a work done, and you are getting out of the office smiling. I see the reward right away.
That's that Marquette right there. Let me just a shameless plug to Marquette. That's what it is. That's what it is.
And I love when my patients start like the first time very stressed out, don't know what to do, and then by the time I'm done with a treatment plan, they're like, oh, that wasn't bad. That's great. I'm like, yes, I made it.
This is what I love. Okay, so real quick, let me ask for those who have young children, how old should they be as they start dental care?
You should start dental care right away. Even if you don't have teeth, you still actually need to
rub in the gums.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because, and please try your best not to put the kids to sleep with milk.
Talk to us about it, Doc. The bottle.
The bottle. You can put water if you need to, but please, that milk that stays overnight on the front teeth, definitely, we call them the bottle decay. Definitely, it's a big and very, very common. And then you should bring your child to the dentist right away, as early as the first tooth you start to seeing it coming through the gum and saying hello. This is when you're like, oh, maybe I should go to the dentist. I'm not saying that we're gonna drill on one tooth. I'm saying that this is when we're gonna get him comfortable, know what's going on, and just early on establishing that trust, because I want the kids to trust me so I can work on them.
Yeah. And I mean, listen, it's everything. It's the like little sticker, it's the kindness, it's the just the environment of it all, I think, again. So it's up to all of us to get our kids involved in their dental health. We have to. Otherwise, we set them up for a lifetime of hurt, if you will. Let me ask you about extractions. So we do get a lot of calls for people that are like, this tooth just has to go. You do extractions at Outreach?
Yes, we do extractions.
Yes,
and you're more than welcome to come. I would love to help everyone.
Listen, I had those wisdom teeth out. I've had some extractions, and listen, that first couple hours, they give you the meds. You're like, yes. I do the frozen yogurt just to kind of keep.
Wisdom teeth are tricky.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you that sometimes they flare when they don't want them to flare, especially during Thanksgiving or Christmas. I see that a lot. It's like that weekend of beast that just comes. And I'm like, why now?
I will share this story. I had my upper wisdom tooth I guess it was on a nerve. I used to have migraines. Crazy.
Oh, no.
And so me and my Oragel. Right. So this one weekend I got my Oragel. I'm like, oh my God. And I don't know if you all have seen the movie Castaway, but there's a part in the movie where his tooth is so inflamed, he takes an ice skate. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. In that moment, my tooth caused me so much pain. I was like, does anybody have an ice skate? Like so I ended up getting emergency surgery on it. When I tell you it took maybe an hour, it cost me like $150. And I told the dentist at the time, the oral surgeon, I was like, I put Oragel on it. He's like, oh, that's sweet. That was sitting right on your nerve. You were basically doing nothing. You were doing nothing to your tooth. So once I got the extraction, though, no more migraines, nothing.
Yes.
So for me, this is why I'm so active in saying this. Get in and get it. Like the time you're spending in pain, the time you're spending just thinking about it, man, I would have done that like immediately had I known.
That's
so you
true.
do extractions.
Yes, and wisdom teeth could be wild, as you said, because again, it's in your body. It is pressing on your sinuses. It presses on your nerve, and some of them, they're very wild. You do have to go to the oral surgeon, not just the general dentist that have to take care of you. But I know how much it can. How it could flare.
It could. It looks like we have a caller. Y'all are on it with this tea today. Greetings. Good morning. Welcome to Community Heartbeat.
Good morning. I have a question. Since you mentioned about extraction, can you tell me the difference between that and a root canal, and what all the root canal entails and the long-term effects of a root canal?
Of course.
And I'll hang up and listen.
Oh, no problem. Thank you. That's actually a very great question. So remember when I was telling you, if it hurts, if it doesn't hurt, that it's fine. No, but if it starts hurting. So if it starts hurting, then we know that the nerve is not okay.
Okay.
It's not okay anymore, and you're having that nerve pulp pain.
Okay.
So if the tooth is restorable, that means we could save the tooth. Okay. And an option would be a root canal. A root canal procedure
sounds scary, Doc.
No,
okay, it's not scary. Okay,
you can save your tooth. This is like the hope. They were like, let's save that boy, please. You go in into the tooth. You take out all the cavities, all the bad stuff out, and you clean out that nerve because that nerve is no longer healthy anymore. That the tooth have.
Okay.
And that's why it's flaring. That's why you're in pain. That's why sometimes you experience swelling. That's why you can't tolerate and you wake up at night. We clean up that nerves and we fill them.
Okay.
And then you gotta put a cap on it. And it's very important to put the cap because it's
Talk to me about the cap on it. Okay. Okay.
Because it's like a jar of salsa. If you open that can and you're not gonna seal it well, bacteria will still get trapped.
This is true, Doc. See, make it make sense to us. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And also, you need that support because now the tooth is just weakened, right? Like not you're having a lot of filling in it, so you need that full coverage support so it does not fracture.
So people who have problems with their root canal, it's usually because that cap is not sealed properly.
It's because sometimes they don't get the cap. They only get the root canal.
Listen, Milwaukee, are y'all listening? Get close. We're loving on our teeth. You got to do the full process.
Yes, it is a process. So you're like, you did the hard work.
Yeah.
You did the root canal. All you got to do is just cap it on. That's all you got to do.
All you got to do is finish the process.
Yes, but going back to the question, so root canals is to save the tooth. Extractions, that means I'm taking out the tooth.
Okay.
But root canal is an option of trying to keep that tooth there. And now, of course, some people were like, I want to just get that tooth out. I can't tolerate it. And I understand, but we also gotta be very aware about the consequences of taking teeth away. You're losing space.
Yes.
Your teeth will shift.
Yes.
You're compromising.
Yes.
How you eat.
Yes. This part I did not know. So I had braces. For those who watched the show from the beginning, I started the show with braces. And one of the things that they said for me is that as your teeth shift, you've got to make sure that there's balance.
Yes.
So you have to have the same amount of teeth and support on one side, because without knowing, you'll start to chew heavier on one side. You start to wear that side of your mouth out more. So listen, if we've shared nothing else, you can see the services available on our website. Click the pillars of care, click dental, and you can see some of the things. Let me just say, outreach does not do everything. So let me level set and say, if you have some of these cases that are a little more extensive, if you have massive infection, if you have some of those things, doc, you're not seeing those patients that have a lot going on. This is your basic dentistry, the preventative care, right?
Yes. So I will try my best. I'm a general dentist. I'm not a specialist, but I try my best to help everyone. But if something that I think it's more involved, I will at least try my help to navigate you to where you can go. So if you need a specialist, if I think there's, we got to break up that treatment plan. I do a portion, and then after we're done, we'll get you referred out for something else. At the Ascension Dental Outreach Clinic, we do not offer teeth replacement.
Okay. No dentures, no
dentures.
Right. Okay.
No, not yet.
She's working on it. Y'all know she's in the background working on it. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. So I think we are up for a break. So let me say this. Doc, thank you so very much for coming in. Thank you for sharing that knowledge. Again, your passion for teeth, we can feel it. So make your appointment, Milwaukee. Do not wait. It's Dental Hygiene Awareness Month. So you got to have those teeth for Thanksgiving, for Christmas that's coming up. Go get your teeth clean. Get on a regular schedule. Get that preventative care. Let me ask you, is there anything else you want to share? Is there like one piece of advice before we go to break that you want to share with people in regards to taking care of their teeth?
Please do not use your teeth as tools, and be confident in your smile, and we're always here for you to help out.
Listen, y'all get in and see Dr. Sora. 414-727-6320 is the number. You are listening to Community Heartbeat, presented by Outreach Community Health Centers. We'll be right back. And good morning. Welcome back to Community Heartbeat, presented by Outreach Community Health. And it's not just a show. This is a movement dedicated to bringing our community together through wellness, keeping your heart pumping with positivity. I'm Ebony Solly. And listen, today is my day because I am surrounded by another heavy hitter of the community, in the community. I want to say Dr. Deborah Devils, but I'm going to speak that thing. I'm going to speak that thing. Deborah Devils is here with us. Now, if you don't listen to the other Fridays, right? If you don't have it, right? The other Thursday.
We got this covered on Friday.
Right. She currently works with the Medical College of Wisconsin as a program manager for community outreach and engagement for the college, Medical College of Wisconsin Cancer Center. Prior to coming to MCW, she worked as a manager for Health Systems Hospitals Wisconsin for the American Cancer Society. She is currently adjunct faculty at Concordia in the College of Health Services Administration program. She's a graduate of University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, where she gained her bachelor's in African American history and a master's in healthcare management. I always love the credentials on this show because listen, we don't just roll out and start doing this. We got credentials. Her experience is extensively rooted in healthcare. However, it all culminates with an interest in educating others. So welcome to Community Heartbeat. A gem.
Thank you.
A gem. And listen, you are bringing us knowledge. So we talked about teeth in the first half of the show.
Yes.
In this half of the show, I want to talk about some of those screenings, those tests that our men just don't want to have. They don't want to have.
Just like you were, it is a good segue because some of us avoid the dentist.
Yes.
And some of us avoid watching our bodies, listening to our bodies.
Yes.
And today, I'm blessed and just want to thank you for allowing to give just a little bit of space so we can pub this event that's coming up.
Okay. Let's get right into it.
Let's get right into it.
Yes,
get right into it.
We've got Fatherhood Summit.
Yes.
And tell us just a little bit about what that is and what the connection is, what information you're bringing us today.
Yeah, so I can in no way, shape, or form take credit for any of this. I am standing in and filling in. As the community knows, Daryl Davidson and the Office of African American Affairs, the Milwaukee Fatherhood Coalition, they have been doing this for years and doing it with finesse.
Yes.
Impact on our men and being able to get out and get information. Gathering hundreds and hundreds of people together as resources for men. And so on November 1st at Destiny Youth Plaza, that's like 7220 North 76th Street, beginning at 8 a.m. Doors open up at 7:30. So
you can get there early.
You can get there early. Now, parking is ample. You know, parking is good, but you might want to get there early to get the things with the people with the stuff.
Yeah.
So, this initiative is taking place November 1st, and we are from the Medical College Wisconsin Cancer Center with our Men's Health Initiative, which is run by Ambrose Wilson Brown.
Yes.
And our phenomenal health griots, which are men who are African American men who are prostate cancer survivors and thrivers.
Listen,
they are storytellers. They are storytellers.
Gentlemen, if you take nothing else away from this, the women in your life love you. We are imploring you to get these screenings.
Please.
And we're providing them in the community. So you don't have to drive all the way out to just so be there November 1st. Just mark your calendar.
And it is a blood test, gentlemen. It is a blood test.
Yes.
Cannot emphasize that.
They won't be all up.
It won't be all up in your business. It is a blood test. Okay. And we need you to get these tests done because the earlier we catch it, the better the outcome.
Yes.
And that's why I have 9 prostate cancer survivors who are health griots in their 70s and 80s, which I'm still asking for driver's license for most of them.
Looking good.
And they do they are able to do over 100 push-ups. They are fit.
These men are built different nowadays. I mean,
look, yes, but we
want to keep it that way.
Yeah, we want to keep them that way.
Yeah.
And we need men to get out and get the information.
So November 1st, at Destiny Youth Plaza, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. What can people expect?
So there's tons of resources.
Okay.
You know how the Office of American Affairs does it.
Yes.
Jobs, internships.
Yes.
Child support help. health education, which is part of what we're part of, financial empowerment, legal assistance. There's tons of workshops. Oh, most importantly, this is free.
Free 99. Again,
Free
no excuses.
99.
No excuses. Get up and
on the
get
bus
busy.
line.
Listen,
you can get there. You can get there. Yes.
Let me find out. You say nothing happens in this city.
Thank you.
Now, there's another piece. So the health education part. I love what's coming up, what you're doing, because it's a non-traditional way of getting the messaging out.
Yeah.
So what's the other little treat you got for us today?
So we have through our community outreach and engagement team, specifically working with Dr. Melinda Stolly and some people who've gathered around to understand prostate cancer disparities in Milwaukee.
Okay.
They have been on this movement to really understand why are these numbers the way they are.
Okay.
One of the things that they found is that there's a film that's out, and it's called The Silent Killer.
Okay.
And this film helps us to open up the conversation.
Okay.
This film is really important for people to get out of their shell from being nervous about having the conversation or talking to family members. And it puts it right there in your face that you got to this is something you can prevent. We have to know about it. And the most important thing that I always say, silence kills.
Listen, in talking about the family history, putting these things out on the table. Like I said, I pulled up the list of just gentlemen that we've lost. And so not only are we losing them early, but we're losing them for things that can be tested and screened for.
Right. Yeah. It's, I mean, the prostate cancer is one of those that if you detect it, you can begin screening at 45. However, if you have a family member that was screened, that was diagnosed at 45 of having elevated PSAs, that means you are supposed to start at 35. So 10 years before that diagnosis.
And that's valuable time. So do not wait.
No.
Do not wait. It's blood test, and it's not invasive. So there really is no reason. So tell us about how the film maybe came to be and what we can expect at the film screening.
Yeah, the film screening. So as I said, there was a conversation and someone had seen the film before.
Okay.
And they brought it to the conversation and we were kind of like, so how do we get this screened?
Okay.
And how do we get it in Milwaukee?
Yeah.
And if you know Daryl Davison, Daryl moves quickly. And I wanted to be, I'm talking about him. And he knows we both owe each other a phone call, but Daryl moves quickly, but with intent.
Yes.
And the way that he and the Fatherhood Initiative have built this program, it makes total sense for us to partner and to be able to have this film shown there. After the showing conversation, talk about it, hear from doctors who can talk about what prostate cancer is and what it is not, what the screening is and should be, and how you can advocate for yourself to get this screening done.
That's probably the biggest key, is like knowing what to ask your physician when you go in. So when does the film screen?
Okay, so I don't know the exact time of screening.
Okay. So just be there.
So it'll just be there.
Just
be there. Yes. Yes. So it begins again. The doors open at 7:30.
Okay.
Programming starts at 8. So just be in the space.
I'm gonna be there. Listen, I'm gonna be in the building. I'm gonna come and get resources for the men in my life. Just to make sure that they're healthy. So after people leave, they come, they view the film, they take those personal. I'm gonna call them a challenge, because it is a challenge that we're giving to you. Is do you want to be healthy? That's the question. So after they view the film, then what? What do we want them to do?
Continue this conversation.
Okay.
I need you, if you don't have a medical home.
Yeah, outreach. And we have those beautiful MCW residents. And when I tell you, I love them. They're focused. But this is a village. So if it's not an outreach, medical college is down the street. Freighter is down the street. Get there.
Get there and get the screenings done. So first, find a medical home.
Yes.
Find a doctor.
Yes.
A nurse practitioner.
Yes.
Whomever that may be, that you can talk to and that hears you.
Yes.
And understand, if you talk to a doctor and you feel like that, I don't think we really jive. I don't think he or she is not going to be offended.
Right.
If you switch.
Right. Right.
So you have to be with a provider that you feel hears your voice. And especially for men, it's so important that you feel comfortable, that you go to a doctor that you know hears you and has that conversation. And the thing is that men, when you get your PSA screening done, take your son, your nephew, your
Make
dad,
it
uncle,
cool. Make it a
cool.
thing.
Yes.
Make it look, just like we take our babies to the barbershop. We get them involved in the culture. I hope that we're turning a page where we're making taking care of yourself very cool. And nag. Listen, nag. I will nag my dad, my uncles. Listen.
Look,
when
my
was
poor husband. My poor husband. He turned on. I'm like, well, did you grunt?
Right.
Let me call the doctor.
I mean, how many times did you use? Okay, let me do.
You up again? What happened?
Right.
It's and it's that nagging because we need you.
Yeah, we do.
We need you here. We need you healthy. There's other young men that are looking up to you, other little girls that are looking up to you.
Yeah.
You got to do it. And it's so important to know your numbers.
Yes.
And know that you have a medical team that's going to work with you and help you stay healthy.
Let me ask you about the silence. So you talked about kind of the silence. We don't like even the concept of cancer, colon cancer, prostate cancer, pancreatic cancer, all of these things. How do we break the silence? So I know we'll learn some tools and tricks in the film, but what would you share just about, hey, this is important?
So we have holidays coming up.
Okay.
We have some holidays coming up. And you know, Big Mama's gonna be in the kitchen.
Listen, and I'm gonna stop by your house because I know the desserts are going down.
Cooking. My daughters are cooking.
Well, so then I'm gonna get some of that dessert.
They were like, Mama, you don't have to cook it. I was like,
won't he do it? Won't he do it?
But while you're in there, I mean, like while my girls are in the kitchen cooking, I'm gonna be with the grands.
Yeah.
And they could very easily start asking questions. They can start asking questions. And then you get that teen in the house, which I have a 16-year-old granddaughter who is very tech savvy. And she could pull up an Excel spreadsheet. She can pull up anything and start saying, okay, so now what did grandma have? What did auntie have? What did uncle? And start asking the questions. And make it fun. Make it a game. Make it so that we want to pass on the history. Don't just stop with the lineage. Don't just stop with you are the son of such and such and such. Say, but you know.
That little bit of sugar, that little bit of this, or why they I know, and I'm not gonna bust my family out on this show, but boy, they got some secrets in the vault that you like. You didn't know that so and so had this disease. No, I didn't, because nobody told me.
Nobody told me.
So holidays are a great time.
Holidays are a great time, and it's fun to get the kiddos involved and have them ask. Because grandma, I know if my daughter's coming to ask me stuff, I'll be like, mind your business, stay in the child's place. But if my grands come up, they do no wrong.
Send the babies to go ask.
Send the babies to go ask, because grandma's got a soft spot. And grandpa does too. Because so send those granddaughters over and be like, Grandpa,
did you go to the doctor? This what did y'all talk about?
Should you be putting more salt on that?
Right.
I'm just asking.
Look, because listen, and some of those Mrs. Dash, it's not the greatest, but it's
the salt free.
Yeah, but I will say, even the cooking piece and the exercise piece, just make it fun.
Make it fun.
Right.
As we pass on the recipes, pass on the family health history.
That part. Collard greens and cancer screening. Make that. We doing that. Let me figure that out. We doing that. We are doing that. Collard greens and cancer screening. Okay. But I love so one of the things I wanted to bring up was like that family, that faith, that community is like all of these pillars are important to keep us. So the nagging shouldn't just come from family. I want this to be an initiative with faith-based. So I know that Destiny is connected to one of the churches in the city.
Yes.
Is there a push through our faith-based organizations?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Tell us a little about
we
that.
have at the medical college, we have a faith-based initiative.
Okay.
And we are always looking for ambassadors. So these are individuals who are identified by the churches that can lead health initiatives. And we see health in general. So yes, my focus and our department focuses on cancer, but remember what I said. I'm at the Medical College of Wisconsin. We are more than a cancer center.
Okay.
And also, most importantly, we have our community partners.
Okay.
So if I can't find it internally, I'm gonna give you a call.
Yes.
And say, okay, outreach. Do you all have somebody, a nutritionist who can come out and talk through this?
Yeah.
Because I've done it before. We've done it before after COVID.
Yes.
There were a group of churches that wanted to talk about the impact, the psychological impact of COVID on the kiddos.
Yes.
So we partnered with Children's, brought them in, and they did a whole session with them. So it's know that we are trying to build health ministries, and we have a lot of pastors who are working with us and developing screenings. There is a men's group. I'm going to say it wrong. MPHI.
Okay.
Correct me, Ambrose, because you know I'm gonna get the acronym wrong.
Send it to me, Ambrose.
I'll send it to you. Yes. But they do health initiatives within men's ministries throughout the city.
Love it.
And then, of course, our griots and their churches, they also are actively involved. Pastor Childs is one of our pastors who she does so much. Calvary, Canaan. Canaan had a big men's health breakfast, which we are planning in 2026 to do again. Thank you, Dr. Levy. Saw her yesterday. We're going to start planning that.
Look, put me on the invite list. Put me on the I need to be. Yes, I need to be there.
Because it's opportunities for men to ask other men.
Yes.
And to hear from thrivers and survivors of a variety of cancers. But also to understand what the screening is and what it is not.
Yeah. I will say too, to that point, I think a lot of the pockets where the men used to gather, right? I'm thinking of the McDonald's in the city, right? The barbershop. Yep. They're having these conversations. So come out on the 1st, continue those conversations. So again, gentlemen, mark your calendars, be there. Destiny Youth Plaza. November 1st, 8 a.m. Get there 7:30. Y'all hear? Say 7:30. Doors open. Let me ask, how do people connect with you? So if they want to be a part of the health initiatives that are coming through the churches, they want to be an ambassador, how do they best connect with you?
Sure. You can call me at 414-955-2364. That's my direct office number.
Okay.
I will get you to Melanie, who runs our health ministry program. We are about to have a huge ambassador breakfast or lunch.
Okay.
I can't remember which one it is, but we're going to have an ambassador meeting with food. There we go.
Feed me.
Feed you. Feed me.
I'm there. Feed me.
We need the pastors and the ambassadors to come, but we want to celebrate what the networks that we currently have to be able to start and continue these conversations.
So for people who are listening, the men, the women who love them, they're on the fence. What do they need to do today? So they say, I'm listening. I'm gonna go get screened. What's the next step?
Have an accountability partner. So have someone, if you're going to get screened, don't just make it yourself. Take one other person with you. Take one other person or commit to one other person. I'm about to go get my screening. You go get your screening, and let's
chop it up over the results.
Over the results and find out what we're gonna do. Also have that conversation internally with your family. Find out, because now some of the research has shown for men who have prostate cancer, it increases the risk for breast cancer.
Listen, it's a domino effect.
It's a domino. Your family needs to know. It's not just you. So definitely get that medical home.
Yeah. Outreach is available. 414-727-6320.
What's that number again?
414-727-6320.
Thank you. Get that medical home. We want you to go what's closest and where you're going to go.
And be consistent in your screening.
Thank you. And after you get your dental exam.
That part. And then just
come downstairs.
Make it a day.
Make it an appointment. It's a spa day.
Listen, it is. Because listen, and I will say, it's not until you hit like the early 40s where you're like, sure, you can go and you can hustle and you can make all this money. But if you are laid up somewhere, you can't even spend the money. Right. And
cannot.
When they say health is wealth, really important. So I hope the driver is grab a guy in your family, grab a guy in your circle, make sure that he's taking care of his health.
Yes.
Come out and check out the movie. The film is called The Silent Killer. And let's support this, Milwaukee. Let's support this as an initiative that is of us to help us. So come out and see it. I will share information on the website. I'm gonna be there. Y'all should be there, right?
Be there.
Yes. Be there, be square. Which you don't want to be. Anything else you want to share just about health and just taking all of us with you.
I tell you, just taking care of yourself and listen to your body. Listen to your body. You know you better than anybody else.
That part.
Listen to your body. Yeah, you can keep going until you fall out, but let's not fall out.
And listen, and that is real. So take the pause. I like to say, even in this time of the season where it's not the go, we get a little bit more rest. So we get that opportunity. This is the time to take care of yourself. Know your numbers. You said that, and I'm like, look, we know how fast our car can go. We know we know our car. We know when that hand is, how close it can get to empty, right? We know, right? Yes. What's in the fridge. Please know about your body. What is your blood doing? How healthy is your heart? What can you do and not do? And for the gentlemen, so many of these things are truly silent killers.
They are.
So you won't know it until you get the screening. So Deborah Nevels, thank you so very much sharing your wisdom.
Awesome.
And like I said, I will share the information on the website so people can come and join us. Milwaukee, I hope that you got some good information today. This was a good show. The sun is up. I feel like the birds might be singing outside. So do something great for somebody and stop by Outreach. Check out the website. See how we can be of assistance to you. And if nothing else, what the purpose of this show is to bring this information in a fun way, in a way that's accessible, and to bring you the information that you want. So as we prepare for 2026, I want to hear from you. What are the topics you want us to talk about? But let me also use this space to say thank you for accepting this show on the air and the knowledge that we bring and the fabulous people we get to meet. So with that, I'll see y'all in 2 weeks, right? Where we'll be talking pancreatic cancer and diabetes. You are listening to Community Heartbeat, presented by Outreach Community Health Centers. Not just a show, this is a movement. Thank you, Milwaukee, for spending time with me, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.